Welcome to the Travelman Podcast. This is going to be a very special episode because I have my friend Mona on, and Mona's an Indonesian girl, and she's going to talk to us about Bali, what to do, where to go, a local's point of view. It's going to be great, so keep listening. Mona, how are you?
Hi Ben, how are you?
Yeah, well, thanks. Thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me in
No
the
worries.
podcast.
No, I appreciate it. You're the first Indonesian lady on my podcast, which is pretty
Yay.
amazing.
I make a history in my life.
Yeah. Have you ever been on a podcast?
No, this is my first time.
Oh, wow. No, that's pretty cool. Thank you for joining me. Today, as I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about Bali. You know, things to do in Bali, maybe an insider's view on Bali, because you've been living in Bali for a little while now, haven't you?
Yeah, for about a year and almost a year and a half, I guess, now.
Wow. Okay, and you're an Indonesian girl?
Yes, I'm Indonesian, from Jakarta. I've been traveling to Bali a lot of time.
Yep.
But I moved to Singapore and worked there for 8 years.
Yep.
And then just like last year, around 2007,
Yeah.
I chose Bali and I moved there.
It's a good decision. Bali's a lot of fun.
That's true.
So do you think you'll be staying in Bali a while longer? Do you see yourself living there for years to come, or do you think you move back to Indonesia? Which part of Indonesia?
Jakarta,
yeah, that's
but
the main
my parents,
capital.
They live in Medan.
Medan.
Sumatra.
All right. Oh, in Sumatra.
Yes.
Okay. And is that far from Bali on a flight, or is it pretty close?
It's about 4 hours from Bali.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's cool. That's cool. So, what's it like to live in Bali? Obviously, it's a paradise for us tourists and travellers that come to Bali, especially the Australians. They really love Bali. Mm-hmm. But living in Bali, do you still feel like you're in a tropical paradise, or do you feel like it's just, home and it's work and,
Indeed, it's like a tropical paradise indeed. Yes, it's a place where you feel like summer plus holiday on daily basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
because
nice.
I'm currently I work freelance, so I don't lock in 9 to 5 every day. So yeah, I still feel like holiday and summer on daily basis.
You're an architect, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
That'd be interesting, actually, building Balinese or Indonesian housing.
Yes.
Is it houses or buildings that you build?
Mostly houses, and Bali have a lot of like villas. They build villa
do you work with the
resort.
hotels?
No, I work independent. I still have projects outside Indonesia currently, but yes, there are a lot of newly built villas, hotel resorts happening in Bali.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so daily in Bali is the average of 25 degrees Celsius.
25 degrees.
Yes.
25 degrees Celsius. I thought it would be hotter than that.
25, 27, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A daily in Denpasar.
Yeah, it depends.
Because Ubud would be cooler, wouldn't it? A daily temperature.
Cooler, yeah.
Because it's up in the mountains.
I think in the summer, this is nowadays daily. This is like, now it's rainy season, but averagely 25 degree.
Yeah.
In summer, probably 30. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, talking about the weather, what's your favourite beach to swim at? Because I've swum at Ahmed Beach. I don't know if you've been there. It's near Mount Agung, which erupted.
Yeah? You've been to Ahmed?
Yeah, I've been to Ahmed. I love it. Yeah,
nice,
it was a bit of a drive.
Nice.
It was 2.5 hours or so from Ubud because we got a driver. It was Matt, Mandy and I. Mm-hmm. And we the driver drove us up to Ahmed Beach, and it's just the most relaxed place in the world.
That's true. My favorite will be mostly in the south area of Bali.
Oh, yeah, like not Nusa Dua.
Nusa Dua is
or
also
Benoa
south,
Beach. You like that area?
That will be around southeast.
Southeast,
yeah. My favorite will be around south, like more white sand, blue water kind of beach.
Oh, I don't think I've been to those beaches.
You should.
Well, I should maybe this year because I'm going this year.
Okay, you should. So, south of Bali is nicest beaches, in my opinion.
Really?
So, some of the beach names that I like is Nyang Nyang Beach.
Nyang Nyang?
Nyang Nyang.
Nyang Nyang.
We call it Nyang Nyang Beach. This is,
I'll have to get that.
lesser
you'll have to send me the name of that.
by tourists. Because when I went there, I think about last year,
Yeah.
you need to hike down a little bit, like 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
cool.
it's like empty.
Empty beach.
Empty beach.
And that's something that
White
the regular tourists that will go to Kuta or Seminyak wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know about it. Oh,
Wouldn't
wow.
know.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll have to get there.
Nyang
Nyang.
Nyang.
Nyang Nyang.
Nyang Nyang, yes.
Okay.
Two other beach that I also like is Suluban Beach.
Suluban?
Suluban, also in the south.
Yeah.
This probably known to some tourists because when I went there are tourists also, but not as hectic as Kuta or Seminyak.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. The other one is Padang Padang Beach.
Padang Padang.
Padang Padang. Padang Padang is where they shot this movie, Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know Eat, Pray, Love, but I haven't watched the film.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I probably need to watch that film, don't I?
You should.
Okay.
I was there around 3 years or 4 years ago when the movie was just newly released.
Ah.
It was so pretty, but now it's so crowded.
Because of the tourists.
Yes, but
But
still okay. Still okay to go.
you know, with that film, did that state where the beach was?
Yes.
Ah, so that's a problem.
Yes, that's
They
the
should have kept
problem.
that a secret.
That's true.
Damn
true.
it! I'll have to watch Eat, Pray, Love.
Or,
Yeah.
I'll mention two more private beach around south.
Some secret spots.
This is not secret. This is like a private.
It's more private.
Beach
So
club.
how would I or a normal person get to the private beach?
No, this is a beach club. You can.
Oh, it's
You
a
can
beach
go.
club.
Yeah, it's a beach
like
club. Like,
what's another beach club? Oh,
like Potato Head.
yeah, Potato Head.
Yeah, but this is in the south. So
Do you hear how I just said that? Potato Head.
Potato Head.
Potato Head. Sound like a real Aussie.
All right. So, two private beach club that I like is Sunday Beach Club and Karma Kandara Beach Club.
So Sunday Beach Club and Candid Camera.
And Karma
Oh, sorry.
Kandara.
My apologies. All right. Well, you'll have to give me those. You'll have to write them down for me. And then I'll pop them in the show notes at the end of the podcast so people can see these amazing beaches. And describe to me just a little bit what the beaches are like. Are they white sand?
White sand, clear water.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for snorkeling?
Good for snorkeling, yes, but not really. Let me think. Some place that really good for snorkeling and diving actually is on the east, like Amet side.
Oh, yeah.
Amet and Blue Point Beach.
Blue Point Beach.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds all right.
Yeah.
So I know Ahmed Beach is really good up north. That's so clear. But the sand is black.
Yeah.
It's really strange. It must be from the volcano.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's a favorite spot for diving and snorkeling.
Yeah.
There's shipwreck too.
I heard there's shipwreck. Yeah, you can dive to it, but I've only snorkeled, not dived. Actually, under the sea with packs on and stuff. I think I'm a bit scared of getting the bends or something. But do you know around those beaches and so forth? You did mention that you had to hike or go down to one of those beaches. What are some of the best hiking or walking tracks in Bali? Do you know any?
In my experience, best hiking in Bali will be the sunrise hiking to Mount Batur.
Mount Batur.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mount Batur, have you been there?
No, I haven't.
No.
Just sounds good.
It's everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd have nice views of Bali.
Super.
Yeah.
So you hike. This is like averagely 2-hour hike.
Yeah.
Depends on your speed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Once you reach the top, like the view is really amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. It's a stunning view of the mountain and the lake.
Yep.
So during my hike, So when I reached the top, my tour guide provided us with the steamed banana sandwich and the eggs.
Banana sandwich.
Yeah, and boiled egg.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
what interesting is they boiled the egg
Yeah.
with the steam from the volcano.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Volcano egg.
Yeah.
Nice. This sounds tasty.
Yeah, and you imagine you just like eating the egg sandwich and your coffee,
Yeah.
looking at the gorgeous view.
And
Sunrise.
a slice of bacon.
No bacon,
No
sorry,
bacon.
Ben.
No bacon. That's all right. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time you can bring your own bacon.
So that's a really cool spot to hike.
Yeah.
All right.
So walking tracks will be Campuhan Ridge Walk.
Jambuhan.
Campuhan. This is in Ubud.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I was just in Ubud last year.
You didn't go?
No. Is
So
it near
there's
the monkey forest?
Not so far from there. Not so far.
Okay.
You can Google this Campuhan Ridge Walk.
Yeah.
It's a free and easy nature trek.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so more popular amongst repeat visitors to
Yeah.
Ubud, because when you come at first, you go to the normal stuff like monkey forest, temple. When you go second time, what else to do? And you find, there's another things to do.
Yeah.
Walking
Yeah.
track and
Is there monkeys on that track?
probably.
Monkeys attack people though,
Yeah.
especially the ones in Bali. They're naughty. They're really naughty monkeys.
But this track is, I think, pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's monkey over there.
No?
Monkey is at the monkey forest side. This is at the opposite
Oh,
side.
okay. Okay, so probably no monkeys
Yeah,
around.
probably no monkeys.
Do you recommend any of the beach clubs? I know I've been to Azul Beach Club, and that's fantastic. Mm-hmm. I really like that. There's these semicircular chairs or booths that you can sit in.
Is this the one in Legian somewhere?
Legian. Yeah, it's so nice. Have you been to it?
I haven't been, but
Oh,
I've seen
so
a
good.
lot of nice pictures.
Yeah, I took some really nice sunset photos from there because the beach obviously was beautiful, and then the sun coming down, really lovely. I remember surprising everyone with a big chocolate milk with lots of froth on the top, like cream, and then
Yeah?
and then M&Ms and stuff all over it. It was just so delicious.
Oh my god.
I know. I probably should have got something alcoholic.
That's nice.
Poor me. Poor me. And then I think I had some beers or cocktails afterwards. A very nice place to just relax.
Yeah.
I
Sunset, right?
Yeah.
There.
best sunset. So if anyone wants to see a really amazing sunset, Azul Beach Club. And my friends Sue and Chris, they told me about it. And then we met up with them last year there, and it was just a really fun night until the mouse happened.
Wow.
There was a mouse that crawled underneath Mandy and Zoe,
Oh my
and everyone jumped up and got really scared, and then, it was just hilarious.
That's the fun side of being
That's the
in
fun side of Bali.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it was a giant rat. But then they said, no, it's only I think the barman said, it's only a small mouse. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
Because it's all open.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, you've got to understand that, you're living amongst nature there.
Yes.
There's no windows anywhere.
Yeah, here.
So I totally get that. But it was really nice. These semicircle booths are built out of bamboo. So the place is
very
there's a lot of bamboo everywhere. So it was really cool. You mentioned Potato Head Beach Club before.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that's pretty good? Because I might go there this year.
Yeah, Potato is very nice. It's very stylish beach club.
Yeah.
Actually designed by one of my favorite Indonesian architects.
Oh, who's that?
Yes, Andra Martin.
Do you know him?
I know him.
Get him on my podcast.
I don't know him
Okay.
personally, but like I admire his work.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not coming on the podcast then?
No.
No. What about, okay, so that one's cool. Does that have a pool?
Yes, they have
Okay, that's
a
good because
pool.
Azul has a pool too.
Yeah, most of beach club, they have a pool.
I think they have to, don't they?
They have.
If they want to be called a beach club.
They have pool and then an access to their own like a beach like in front of them.
Oh, are you saying the beach probably that was in front of Azul Beach Club was their beach maybe?
Yeah, it's like
I could have asked them to go to the beach.
You
I didn't go.
Oh my God.
They say Potato Head Beach Club
Yeah,
has a
Potato Head
pool,
Beach. Has
a
pool
beach,
and a
has
access.
style and really good liquor. Oh,
yes,
nice.
they have
Okay.
like a sunbed also.
Maybe we can all go
Yeah.
there.
It's a great experience there, great atmosphere. So
Yeah.
that whole stretch of west of Bali
Yeah.
have a lot of nice beach club.
Right up Seminyak,
Like
Legian, all that stretch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Best spot to see sunset.
Yeah. And what about, do you know of Cocoon Beach Club? I looked it up
I'll
earlier.
look it up also. It's pretty amazing
Yeah.
reviews. I would love to go
Looks
there
awesome,
soon.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we can go there in Bali this year, actually.
I will mention my favorite. Can
Yeah?
I?
What's your... Yeah, absolutely. Go on.
So my favorite beach club will be Sunday Beach Club.
Sunday Beach Club.
Yeah. And then the beach bar in Alila Hotel, Seminyak.
Yeah?
This is a new one.
Okay.
The new one.
That
And
sounds
then
pretty cool.
Omnia. Omnia is like a new day club. It's the same as Omnia in Las Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just opened it in Bali last year or 2 years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
very recent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Omnia.
Omnia.
All right, well, I have to check that out.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then Mississippi.
Mississippi.
It's actually, it's like an area. They build up like a pool,
Okay.
look like a beach, but it's not. There's no access to the real beach.
Okay.
They just make an area, a pool that looks like a beach.
They should have made a pool that looks like a river. Because of the Mississippi. Mississippi River. See?
You're smart.
Thank you. That's what I would have done if I designed it. Mississippi should have had a river,
true.
not a pool.
Mississippi, but it's like
A river pool.
it's
Such a thing.
probably because it goes like that. Like
Okay, so maybe they did design it to think... did you know that the Mississippi was a river?
yeah, I know.
I thought so. You're
But
smart. Smarter
they call
than
it
me.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Like Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs.
The Mrs.
Oh, Mrs.
Sippy.
Oh my God. It's a very good play on words.
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Because...
and
okay. Yeah, gotcha.
and another one is La Brisa.
La Brisa.
La Brisa.
That sounds very upmarket.
Yeah. This is in Canggu.
Canggu. Where's Canggu?
Canggu is north of Seminyak.
Is that even nicer than Legiana Seminyak area? Or just different?
Different vibe.
Probably less busy?
Less busy, yes. Less
More
busy
resorts?
Than,
More large resorts? Or
Canggu is more like digital nomads, kind of hipster.
digital? No. Oh, so people that
area.
want to get away from...
The hustle,
and bustle.
or too up-class market, they go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This sounds really cool.
It's like every area you got different vibe.
All right.
Yeah.
I know the Kuta vibe. It's full of Aussies trying to punch each other off. Punch it. What am I saying? It's full of Aussies trying to fight each other and trying to share drugs amongst each other, which, once they do that, Bali 9 happens and you're in jail and then you get hung
That's
or shot.
true.
I don't know what happened to those guys. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's what happens when you do drugs. When you try
Yeah.
and bring it into Bali.
That's
It's not
true.
a good idea.
That's
So
true. Not a good idea.
anyone who's listening, do not do that.
Do not.
Very silly if you do. So, I was going to ask you about popular areas in Bali. Obviously, we got Kuta, we got Seminyak, we got Legian. I know on the west coast where I stayed in Benoa Beach, I guess that's popular. Well, Nusa Dua's popular.
Yeah.
Ubud's popular. What else is popular? If I said all the most popular places, or the most frequent places that are visited by tourists, I guess would be those areas. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah. Can you mention any other place, or can you mention a place that maybe the average tourist doesn't go to but should go to?
So average tourists,
I don't mean Denpasar.
Okay. Probably, I think, north of Bali.
Just go north.
Just go north, because
Yeah.
everyone is going in the
South,
middle,
or in the middle.
south, or just around the west.
I did notice when I was up at Ahmed Beach that was so carefree. That was so relaxed up there.
Yes.
Even the people, the Balinese guys up there, they were just t-shirts, shorts,
Yeah.
thongs, so relaxed.
Yeah.
And it was a much different vibe to the hustle and bustle of Denpasar, everyone on
Super
bikes.
different. It's
It's
like
just crazy.
Bali 20 years ago.
Yeah, well, I reckon it was cool. I reckon
Yeah.
not this time, but next time maybe. I'll go up there and spend a few days because there is accommodation up there in Ahmed. It's just such a lovely area, right near Mount Agung and so forth. Now I actually want to probably do some islands, but I don't know if it's possible. I've got 7 nights. Maybe it's not. But I know there's a few islands off Bali, which is Gili Islands and Lembongan. Now, they're two that come to mind because they're talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Can you think of any others that aren't talked about, or are they the ones that people generally go to if they want to go to an island off Bali?
So, usual island is the 3 Gilis.
The 3 Gilis. Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Gili
Yeah.
Trawangan is, I call it party island.
So Gili 1 is Party Island.
Gili T. You can call it Gili T, Gili Trawangan.
Gili Tituan.
Gili Trawangan.
Gili Chuan.
Trawangan.
Trawangan.
Okay, let's make it Gili T. Easier.
Gili tea.
Yeah.
So Gili tea.
Yeah, that's
like
party.
tea.
Yeah, tea.
Like what I'm drinking.
Yeah, exactly. Gili Trawangan is party because there's a lot of young people go there just for party.
Just for like dancing and drinking and having fun.
Yes. And then another 2 is Gili Meno and Gili Air. So both of these
Gili Menu.
Gili Meno,
Menu.
Meno, and Gili Air.
Gili Air. Oh yeah. I've heard of the Gili Air.
Yeah, both of these Gilis are like resort, more honeymooners going there. Yeah.
So Mandy and I,
Sure.
but we're not honeymooners.
Okay, you can.
We're married 14 years this year.
Okay.
Crazy. Maybe we go to Lembongan.
Lembongan is nice. It's like a very chill island, like very very laid back.
So that's laid back. Good beaches there.
Good, like white sand, clear water.
Is it that clear water that you see in Thailand?
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I spent my 30th birthday there alone.
30.
Yeah.
You're young. So alone.
Alone.
Oh no.
In Lembongan.
Oh, where was Chad? Your boyfriend.
I haven't met him yet.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good that you met him now. You won't be alone on an island anymore.
I know. I'll bring him next time.
You know, with those other 2 Gili Islands, so not the Crazy Tea one, but the other 2, Air and
Meno.
are they for just couples, just to relax? Because you did say they're for like either like newlyweds or families, and
mostly because it's just like a lot of resort over there, and people just want to stay in the resort.
So just full of
and
resorts
chill.
and stuff. Okay, which one would you recommend out of all 3 of the Gilis?
Gili,
Which is your favourite?
Gili Air, maybe you can go Gili Trawangan too,
Yeah.
but you don't stay like in the middle of the busy area, but a little bit away from it.
Okay.
Because there are some resorts too over there.
Okay.
But it's easy to go to like the central, they call it the central, the jetty central, where there are a lot of pubs, bar, restaurants.
Okay, but I guess if you're travelling around Gili T, is it large enough that maybe a taxi ride from one side of the island to the other side is 5-10 minutes, or is it bigger than that? Bigger than that, but and they don't have taxi over there. Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
How do you get around? Is
you
it
get
like
around
donkeys?
by bike or like a chart pulled by like a cart,
like
pulled
a tuk-tuk
by a horse.
By a horse.
Yes.
So like a little cart.
Yeah.
Cart, horse and cart.
Cart, horse and yes.
That is so cute.
Exactly.
Is that the same for all 3 Gili Islands? There's no cars?
Gili, probably the same. So I only been to Gili Trawangan.
It's the only And what about Lembongan? Is there cars there?
There's
that looks bigger.
It's look bigger. In there is either by bike.
Yeah.
You can rent a bike over there.
You can rent a bike.
Yeah, you can rent a bike.
Oh, that would be cool. Especially after you've had a few.
Yeah.
You're going to drive and I'm all
That's
drunk.
True. Bike or some of the resort and restaurant, they have this service to pick you up from your hotel.
Oh.
Come back and bring you back.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty good. We had that service at Ubud because obviously it's a pretty long walk to get to all the shops where we were.
Yeah.
But there was a service there. They pick you up at a certain time and tell you what time they're going to be at a certain location. So that was good.
Yeah.
That's
it's
a lot of
similar,
fun.
something like that.
Okay. No, that's pretty cool. I was going to ask you, how long do you recommend people to stay in Bali so they get a really good feel of the place? I know last time I was there, maybe I was 10 nights because I spent 7 nights in Benoa Beach and 3 or 4 nights in Ubud. And this year in May, I'm going only for 7 nights of staying in Seminyak. Do you think 7 nights is enough, or do you think a traveller, a tourist, would be better off to spend a little bit more extra time and maybe do Ubud and maybe do somewhere else or something like that?
If you have first time, a week at least.
A week, at least.
At least.
It's just too much to do, and you want to relax, don't you?
That's true. I would suggest when you first time come to Bali, you can choose Kuta.
Yeah.
Just to
I love the way you said that.
Kuta?
Kuta. That's so nice.
Maybe Kuta is like Bali beginners.
Beginners.
Beginners level.
It's so
of
crazy
Bali.
though, Kuta.
Yeah. So when it depends. You like it, you like it. Some people don't like it.
Some people don't like
it.
the craziness. That's why they go to Nusa Dua.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
That's true. And then you can move to Seminyak.
Oh, yeah.
Like more outclass area, more relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can choose to move to Ubud. Ubud is more like yogis.
That's so relaxing. I love Ubud.
A lot of vegetarian, yogis.
Yoga.
Yeah.
No kickboxing.
No.
Just yoga.
Very relaxed. People are very
you feel
peaceful
very
there.
relaxed in Ubud.
Exactly.
I know my brother and I'm going to share a little bit of a story with you. My brother Matt and I, we were in Ubud last year, and we both went and got massages down the local. But I remember having to strip completely naked and getting these like little mesh underpants on.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nothing fit. Nothing fit. My brother kept his underpants on, but I kept the mesh one on, and it was just so random. I was like, I should have just kept my shorts on. Oh my
That's
God.
a funny one.
Oh, there's more to it, which I'll have to tell you in private because I don't want to share it on the podcast. But yeah, you can just imagine. Oh my God. I've just taken this podcast to another direction. I am sorry. Let's bring this back. Let's talk about the best food for tourists to try when they're in Bali, because we know, okay, you need at least 7 nights or 7 days in Bali. So when we're staying in Bali, we want to eat some good quality food. So what do you recommend to eat in Bali?
In Bali will be like their specialty is babi guling.
I've had babi guling.
Yeah,
It's the best.
Yeah, babi guling.
It's so tasty.
Yeah, that's their like Balinese own specialty.
Okay, so that's a Balinese dish.
Yeah,
Babi guling.
dish. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. I think I had it at Bumbu Bali in Benoa Beach.
Yeah.
Bumbu Bali is the best.
Yeah.
People know I love it. Bumbu Bali.
Bumbu Bali.
Yeah, there's
That's
like
true.
2 or 3 of them, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they have baba gulang.
Anywhere. There's a lot of places.
What about
get
I tried this chicken from a shop down in Ubud somewhere, but it was like chicken ribs or something, and that was delicious.
So Bali is well known for their
Was it pig
roasted
ribs?
pork
It was pork ribs.
pork
It
ribs.
was pork ribs, and it was sold out.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it Ubud?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's Nori Nuris or something.
Yes, Naughty
Yeah?
Nuis.
It's
I
like a
think that's-
barbecue
Yes,
pork ribs.
yes.
They will dip it in their sauce
Yes.
and then they'll just like
If I
grill
say
it.
yes one more time, someone's going to get really drunk. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm talking it up, but I never had it.
Oh,
I know. I had it somewhere else, but this was a place I wanted it.
okay.
They'd run out. They said you should have got here by about 2 p.m. And I'm like, I want dinner.
Oh.
Because obviously they start cooking early.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it was later.
Yeah.
But yeah, they run out.
So yeah.
Yeah, but I
Pork
love
ribs.
Balinese food. Even the skewers are good. I love satay
The
skewers.
satay, yeah.
Yeah, but guess what? Mandy, who's been on the podcast a few times, my wife, does not like satay at all.
Wow.
Hates it. Does not like peanuts crushed up in a sauce. I don't know. She's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know. She needs some help. But it's really tasty food.
Tasty. It's easy. Peanut is like easy to accept. You know, this flavor is like
Oh my God, it's the best flavor.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know what? You're making me hungry.
Oh.
Oh, well, we're going to Malaysia after this. So that
That's
should be
nice.
tasty.
That's good.
What else? You got any other food that tourists or foreigners should try?
Okay, Bali is well known to its pork dishes.
Okay,
like
so
the
a lot of
babi guling
pork.
and pork ribs grill. And then another things is the chicken and duck. They call
love
it
duck.
bebek betutu.
Can I try that?
Yeah.
Can I try pronouncing that?
Bebek
Yeah. Bebek
betutu.
betutu.
Yes.
Bebek
Wow,
betutu.
it sounds like a real Balinese
Thank you,
already.
bebek betutu. Now I sound Indian.
So that's like a Balinese special dishes also. Bebek betutu.
I love bebek betutu.
And one more thing, the pancake,
Yeah.
Indonesian pancake. It's not especially from Bali, but it's like our national dessert dish that everyone love it.
And what's inside it?
It's martabak,
Oh,
It's a
I know
sweet
motorbike.
pancake.
I love motorbikes.
not motorbike.
That's what my dad calls it. He calls them motorbikes.
You try that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried it. The first time I tried motorbike, I was in a Singaporean restaurant in Melbourne.
Okay.
Because my dad said you should try these motorbikes, and I'm like, What's a motorbike? And it's motorbike. It's not.
Martabak.
But he calls them motorbikes because he's cheeky.
Probably it's different. Singapore one and Indonesian one. Is it sweet one or
No,
like
it's
an
savory.
egg? No,
Nah, it's with
different.
beef and stuff.
Yeah, it's
but I
different.
tried the sweet one. I'm sure I did. It's got bananas and stuff in it.
It's
And
like
it's folded.
chocolate
and
yeah.
Nutella and bananas. I've had it.
You had
I had it in Benoa Beach. It was
I
right near
see.
Bumbu, Bali.
Yeah.
So even though I was very full, I still went and had one because I'm naughty.
That's nice.
Oh,
the
my
other
God.
day,
They are delicious.
Chad loved it so much.
Yeah, he
tried
loves it.
and he loved it so
Oh
much.
my God. I'm sure he's thinking about it right now.
I know.
Yeah, he's just right. Actually, Chad's in the room with us. He's my first guest. He's the guest. The guest's guest. But he's being nice and quiet for us. So yeah, he's a nice guy. Maybe he'll come on the podcast one day and talk about something. But who knows? Yeah, maybe not. Okay. So we've talked about food. Mm-hmm. Do you think Bali belly is a real thing?
I never had any Bali
I had
belly.
it. I had it as a kid. And that stopped me from experiencing Bali
Wow.
to the point that I didn't ever want to go back to Bali until last year when I went back to Bali and realized what I'd missed.
Wow.
Bali is just a beautiful place and full of some of the most beautiful people I've ever met. Indonesian people in general are lovely. They're so
Thank
lovely.
you.
No way. I'm not trying to butter you up, by the way,
know.
or make you feel great. I'm just being honest. Like, I can't believe I left Bali for so long. I thought only bogans, Aussie bogans, went to Bali, but I'm wrong. Everyone goes to Bali.
That's true.
It
That's
just
true.
happens to
All
be
over
an
the-
accessible
all over
place
the world.
from Australia.
Australia.
And it's not too expensive.
Yeah.
The food's great. The swimming's fantastic. The drinks are great. Mm-hmm. I mean, Bintang beer,
Amazing.
1 litre, 50 cents or something.
Better than water?
Maybe it's more. Yeah, better than water. Drink beer, conserve water.
That's...
Actually, I saw something on a T-shirt once, and it
I
said,
saw it in Cambodia.
"Drink wine." Wait, conserve water, drink wine. Did you
Yeah,
see something similar?
I saw the beer one.
Oh,
Drink,
okay.
Drink beer, conserve water.
I think it's so smart, but then when you think about it, I think 80% of beer is water.
That's
So
true.
yeah, it's a little bit wrong too. But
So talking about Bali belly, I have some tips for
okay,
people.
fantastic.
So
To not get sick.
Yeah, you have those probiotic pills in Australia. Maybe
Yes.
you can bring some.
Yep, we
or-
can get them.
Yeah. Or if you don't have in Indonesia, all over convenience store, we have a yogurt drink called Yakult.
Oh,
I think you
Yakult.
have it somewhere.
Yeah, we have Yakult. I've got Yakult downstairs.
Yeah. So you can just purchase it from any convenience store and just drink it once daily. That's all.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
Actually,
good.
my brother was told once by someone he knows, I think an Indonesian girl, he said, if you want to go anywhere in the world and not get sick, eat their yogurt.
Yeah.
Because then your stomach gets used to all those probiotics and so forth.
Because they have like that
The strain
good
of good bacteria, yeah.
The lactobacillus.
Yeah. So that's good for the tummy. So any traveller listening now, and you're listening to the podcast, you're about to go to Bali or even go to India or somewhere where you think, you know, you might get a little bit ill, try the probiotic stuff. Try the yogurt, try the tablets.
Yeah.
Do something like that. Make sure you have Imodium with you, so just in case you shit yourself.
That's true.
You can take a tablet and block yourself up.
And choose wisely for the street food. You can see if they're clean or not, but ultimately you never know. Like even in a good restaurant, you can get...
Well, talking about good restaurants, when I was in Bintang Island, just, south of Singapore, it's only an hour boat ride away. I think I've told the story on a podcast previously, but I got sick off a club sandwich. No. So did Mandy. And we think it's because they washed the lettuce in their water, which we're not used to because it's not, what do you call it when it's not...
it's not drinkable.
It's not drinkable. So I think we both got sick from that. And when I've eaten street food, I've never gotten ill. And I've eaten street food in Malaysia, Thailand, and Bali, South Korea, Taiwan. I've never gotten ill off street food. But it happened to be something at an establishment like the Nico Bali.
Oh, wow.
Or not Nico Bali, Nico Benoa Beach.
Okay.
Sorry, not the Nico. What am I talking about? The Nico is in Bali, but that's not the one. It was Nawana Gardens. That's right, the resort in Bintang Island. So you would have thought maybe, getting sick on a club sandwich or something that they've made. And they are clean people. They've got the proper outfit on as the cooks and so forth. But yeah, I was really surprised. But I've never been sick on street food. But you're right. I think a good advice for a traveller, if you are wanting to eat some street food, make sure that you go to a stall where lots of people are.
That's true.
Don't go to somewhere where there's no one serving anything.
And you can straight away see by the look of the establishment if they're clean or not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I was thinking of starting like something like that in Bali. Just setting up a little crate. Just cooking corn on the cob. Do you reckon anyone would come and eat my cob?
Yeah.
Nice.
By the beach. There's a lot of people selling corn.
Yeah, I love corn.
Okay.
Now, I just brought this podcast to another level.
Okay.
Again, I've done it twice now. But anyway, that wasn't supposed to be dirty. Now, Denpasar Airport. Everyone that comes into Denpasar Airport always say the same thing. It's a hassle to get a taxi anywhere because they try the taxi drivers try and barter you and try and make you pay $300 or whatever. Not $300, but you know what I mean. What's the money called in Indonesia? It's a rupee. So 250 rupiah or something to get to Seminyak or somewhere like that. I was watching a guy on YouTube, and what he did, he walked straight out of the airport and got himself to the taxi rank, which is probably a good 500, 800 meters away. And then they were going to get him to Kuta for like 14. No, that wouldn't have been right. 40. Something like that, 40, instead of 200 or 250. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what do you think, as a traveller that comes into Bali, what should they do when they're at Bali Airport and they want to try and get into Kuta, Seminyak, Nusa Dua, Ubud? I mean, should they try and barter with the taxi drivers? Or I think it's a set fee.
Yeah, it's a set fee. It depends. So first thing, after being cleared up from immigration, you can go out.
Yeah.
You can straight away see the commotion of Bali drivers trying to find their guests to pick them up.
Yeah.
If you already have assigned driver, have a look at the board. They will have your name on it.
Yeah.
So if you already have...
So
sometimes the hotel send their driver, the villa send a driver to pick you up. That's no problem there. So if you do not have the driver...
Yeah.
If you don't mind the hassle and just want to go out, you can randomly pick one of the driver there and they will offer you this and that price. But you can walk out a bit if you find the price is too pricey. You just walk and more driver will come to you to give you better price.
That's true, yeah.
In the end, they're just trying to make a living.
Yeah,
so if you
I can understand that.
The price makes sense and you're willing to pay, and then why not?
And is that a lot of money? 200 and... whatever, what was the money called again? Rupiah. Is that a lot of money?
100,000 is 10 Aussie dollars.
10 Aussie. Okay, so
220.
$20.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for a taxi driver, if he's getting 200 and he's doing 10 to 20 trips, that's good money.
That's good money, yes.
Quite good money for a Balinese guy.
Yeah, it's quite good money.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So, for me, as a local, I depends on my Gojek or Grab apps.
Oh, so you can use those apps.
Yeah, I can use that apps. But there are some arguments if online transport provider is allowed to get passenger in the airport or not. Yeah, but because, it will affect the airport local transport because the price is so different. Yeah. Anyway, so what I do is when I got my luggage, I order a car in my apps.
Yeah.
And then, but the pickup location I set to departure drop-off instead of the arrival.
Sorry, yes, keep going.
Because the arrival, you have like tons of driver waiting for you there.
Yeah, it's packed, isn't it?
Yeah, so what I do is I just go to like 2 levels above arrival.
Yeah.
Just go up to the escalator. And then I just check on my apps and then...
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's like coffee shops, sitting. You just sit there once the apps got the driver for you.
So the coffee shop... Wait, the app's in the coffee shop?
No, I mean, you go up to 2 levels up. There's like coffee shop and sitting at the departure level. So you just like sit down there and wait for your driver.
I'm a silly man.
And then when the driver approach, he will text you like, hey, I'm like approaching. Okay. And then you just like walk out the drop-off area, check the car place number, and then you just hop in. That's all.
So can anyone download this app, or you only can download it if you're in Indonesia?
I think you will need like a local SIM card to do it. Yeah.
So I'm thinking if someone's in Bali long enough, they can probably pick up a SIM card.
That's true. Or if this is your second time.
Yeah.
You can, the first time you go, download that app. So the second time you already have the apps on your phone.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, because they only need like verification on the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the second time you can straight away use the apps.
Oh, well, I might have to download that app. I might get you to tell me what that is, and I'll put it in the show notes as well.
Yeah.
That's really handy to have that because I know, the last thing I want is to have an argument with a taxi driver in Bali, and all I want to do is get to the resort or hotel, wherever I'm staying, and that's always...
I know what you mean.
It just feels so annoying.
I know.
But I understand that they have to make money.
Yes.
I understand that, and really, in the scheme of things, it's not a lot of money out of my pocket.
That's true.
What do you reckon? Talking about taxis, what do you think is the best way to get around Bali? Would you take a scooter? Would you take a taxi? Can you hire a car, or is that a bit crazy?
You can do all of those.
Or fly.
So, fly? If you're a Superman.
As if you're Superman.
If you have an international license, my top suggestion will be renting a scooter.
Okay.
Yes. Because most of the roads are small and traffic jam here and there, you know. So scooter is very handy. But if you're in a big group, renting a car will be cheaper option.
Okay.
Yeah, renting a car will be about like 50 to 80 bucks a day, depends. Without driver, with driver, 50 to 100, I guess.
Yeah, I'm the type of guy that would probably want the driver.
Okay.
So I'm a man of luxury.
All right. you can do that because the driver will be like, he know where to go. He
That's
can
true,
give you some
He'd probably give me ideas.
suggestion where to go.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah, where to eat. Yeah. So other option is to order online transport, either bike or car.
Ah.
Yeah. With
So
the
someone can
apps.
pick you up on a bike
Yes.
and you go ride behind them and
You
they
know,
take
like
you somewhere.
Uber.
Yeah.
You call an Uber and they come in a car, but
Yeah.
they come in a bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's really handy.
Yeah.
So tell me about something in Bali, Mona, that maybe the average tourist wouldn't know from a travel book. Is there anything that they can do or see, maybe from your opinion,
Yeah.
which is unknown or not known to many people? Like a tourist attraction or somewhere to go? If there's nothing, you just say, no.
Okay, there are a lot of things in Bali. Even me, like I haven't.
You're still learning.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
See, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, it depends on how long you stay there.
Yeah.
So if you stay there, 1 week, definitely there's tons of things that you haven't experienced.
Yeah.
But what tourists wouldn't really know about Bali, what comes in my mind is about the rain stopper. Have you ever heard about rain stopper?
Rain stopper.
Yeah.
No. What is that?
No, it's like a shaman. You know
Shaman.
shaman? Like
Oh, wow.
like a shaman
Yeah.
that can control weather. In this matter, the rain stopper move the rain clouds elsewhere.
Whoa. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's super common in Indonesia. Especially in Bali, they have weekly ceremony.
It actually works.
Yeah, and a lot of events happenings, and this is actually like a real occupation.
Rain stopper.
It's rain stopper.
I want to be a rain stopper.
They have a very important. They are like a very important role in behind all successful great events held in Bali.
Oh, because obviously if there's an event, they don't want any rain,
Yes,
so they
of
get the rain
course.
stopper in.
Yes, yeah.
Wow, why can't they do that, where, there's areas where there's flooding and so forth? Bring them over, fly them over from Bali.
That's a good idea.
Stop the floods.
That's a good idea.
Something like that.
That's a good idea. So that's one.
Yeah.
And I read about somewhere in the north of Bali.
Yeah.
There's a village. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So in this village, they don't bury the body of the dead people in the ground.
They don't?
They don't. But they just lay it on the ground next to a sacred tree.
And you can see that.
You can see that.
What?
Yeah, but they just like cover it with something.
Okay, there's some soil or something over it.
It's just like cloth or
Clothes.
something. Yeah. So
Is that like that sounds like dark tourism.
yeah, but this is like real things happen.
Yeah.
So
That sounds scary, but fun.
interesting. I would
Interesting,
say.
not
Yeah.
fun.
So the body will decompose after some time, but what's special is the body won't produce any faulty smell at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Why is
because-
that? Oh, you're about to say, aren't you?
Yeah, because that sacred tree absorbed the bad smell and released a fragrant smell to the air.
No way.
Yes, it's happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I was about to say, that's crazy.
That's amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
You know what? If I ever die, I want someone to plant me in the ground and then pop a tree or put a seed in me so a tree will grow from me. I reckon that's great. See, I think you can become trees.
That's nice.
Let's all become trees. Let's become a forest.
Do you
forest in
already
Bali.
have any tree in mind?
Maybe a tree that lives for thousands of years.
Okay.
Something in California. Maybe.
All right.
I don't know, a giant redwood.
Okay.
I'll become a redwood. I was going to ask you about Denpasar quickly. Is it? I mean, that's just the city in Bali. Is there much to do in Denpasar or, other than maybe stay there one night if you're transfer or something?
Denpasar, there's visa extension to the Indonesian immigration if you need one. If you like Bali so much and you don't want to go home so early, you can go there for immigration.
Well, that's pretty handy.
Yeah. So in Denpasar is mostly local governmental office, administrative, local
and housing
business,
and stuff.
local house. Yeah. There you can see like normal people working, daily life, people going to the mall, to the market, just like normal city or town life.
Yeah. I just thought of a question that I wasn't going to ask you. I really like rice terraces, rice fields.
Yeah.
Now, I know Ubud has some.
Yeah.
Is there any other area in Bali that has the rice terraces or the rice fields?
I only saw it in Ubud area, the Tegalalang. So that area.
Galalang, yeah.
Yeah, probably up north. Yes, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't explored like all north.
It triggered in my mind for some reason. We were talking about Denpasar, but then I thought, wait, I want to know if there's any other rice terraces or rice fields to go to, because that is an awesome thing to do, walking around those fields.
Yeah.
And it's great for Instagram pics.
That's true.
That should be another question. The best Instagram pics.
A lot of places.
Where are they?
Yes, that Tegalalang rice field.
Galalang rice fields.
There's a Bali swing that you can swing.
The Bali swing.
They have like this like like a structure, like a giant swing.
A giant. Okay.
And then you can just have a swing there.
Yeah.
With the rice field.
Oh wow.
Yeah, with a view of rice field.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Where else? A lot of waterfall in Bali.
Oh yeah, there's waterfalls. That's true.
Yeah, a lot of waterfall.
And I've seen them on YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of waterfall.
Have you been to any of them?
Yeah, one or two, but not the best. I want to go more. Like there are nicer and better ones.
What's the best one? Do you remember the name of it?
I want to go to Tukachepung.
Tukachepung.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can go in May.
Yeah, why not?
As a group.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
if you haven't gone there.
I haven't. I wanted to go.
All right. Well, I'd love to go. I'd really love to go.
And there's another island nearby called Nusa Penida.
Nusa Penida.
If you always see this Instagram photo looking like a dinosaur peninsula.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that photo?
No.
Like a dinosaur peninsula
I haven't seen
on
it.
that island. That is Nusa Penida Island.
Nusa. What did I say? Lusa.
Yeah.
Nusa Penida.
Nusa Penida.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got to see that also.
Yes.
Do you recommend to go and see Mount Agung?
Not right now, I think.
Why not?
Because they just
What happens if I want to steam my eggs up there?
Better not.
Better not steam eggs in Mount Agung. But if you're in Mount Agung area, do Ahmed Beach. How many times have I spoken about Ahmed Beach?
You love Ahmed, don't you?
Yeah, I did, but it didn't make my top 10 or whatever beaches.
Nice.
It didn't sneak in there.
Did you do diving there over there?
No, I just did snorkeling there
Yeah.
and took some classic Instagram pictures.
Nice.
Just swimming in the water. It's just so nice.
That is
I think
great.
swimming is probably one of my favorite things to do. That and drinking alcohol. Mix it together. Pool bars. On my last episode there, I talked all about like the best pools I swum in, how much I just love pool bars.
Right.
So you mix swimming, you mix alcohol. Great.
Nice.
Nice.
You know how to live your life.
I do. I really know how to live my life. Well, have you got any other ideas or things about Bali? Otherwise, I might wind it up.
Just come and explore.
Oh, and that's so nice.
Yeah.
Well, Mona, thank you so much for being on the podcast. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you for inviting me, Ben.
No, that's all right. I'll have to have you on again when you're in Melbourne one day or something like that. And we can talk about Singapore or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in the world to go to, but if anyone's listening, obviously there's someone listening. I know that for a fact.
Of course.
Go to Bali. It is awesome.
It is awesome.
All right,
Bali
guys.
is always a good idea.
Yeah. It's close and cheap.
That's true.
So it's close and cheap for Australians anyway. I know for anyone else it would be a pretty long hike. Be a long way to go, but thank you for joining me. And if anyone wants to follow you, how can they do that? Instagram.
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
So my Instagram is at Mona Monaco.
At Mona Monaco.
Monaco. Monaco. MONAMONACO.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure you'll get a lot of followers now, 2.
Yay.
To be exact. Maybe 4.
All right.
Or 5. And if you want to follow
Every
me...
second count, Ben.
Yeah. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Travelman Podcast at gmail.com. That doesn't make sense to follow me on an email. You can follow me on Instagram, Travelman Podcast. Mm-hmm. On Twitter, I'm Travelman Pod. On Facebook, Travelman Podcast. I've got a group and a page. You can listen to me on Libsyn, because I'm a Libsyn man. I am also on Spotify, iTunes.
You're everywhere.
I'm everywhere. Just look up Travelman Podcast and you'll find me. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, you one solitary listener.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.